everyone, Happy New Year. It's been a while since I last came and spoke to you. I've been really busy and then had a period of relaxing over the Christmas. So I thought I would do this vlog to talk about my makes in November and December, and then I will do another video talking about my 2019 plans as well, which will be up in the next week or so. So I'm going to jump straight in because it's been that long since I've spoken to you. I've made quite a lot in November, I think. December was quieter, but busier at work. So yeah, let's have a look at what I made. So first thing that's on my list is, and I spoke about this fabric I think in one of my plans vlog, it's a See You at 6 French Terry Wellies fabric, which I got from Lamatzi Fabrics a while ago now, and also their coordinating ribbing. And I made this top, which is a zip up bomber. I'm going to insert photos up here of me wearing it, which was meant to be, it was in the Love Sewing magazine, and it was a velvet bomber jacket pattern, and I made it in French Terry instead. It's an interesting make. I made the smallest size, and it's still quite oversized on me, as you'll see in the photographs. It's got no pockets as well. It's a very simple kind of zip up top style, which I quite like, but I think if I was to make it again, I would somehow try and downsize it. It's great for a throw-on jacket, so I just stick it on. As you can see, this is a small and it's quite loose still, but I think it's going to be nice in summer to wear as a jacket to put on in the evening, if hopefully we get the nice sunny weather again. So that's one of the first things from my November makes list that I got through. One of the other things that I made was the Marilla Walker Roberts Collection jumpsuit, which I haven't brought downstairs, but I will insert a photograph for you here, which I absolutely love. And again, I made it out of See You at 6 fabric. This time it's a gabardine twill that I got from Sew Me Sunshine. I think I might have stroked it in one of the previous videos. Yeah, and I love that make. It's quite, it's loose fit, but I like that. The only thing is that it's so cold at the moment, and the gabardine twill is lovely, but it's not kind of a heavyweight gabardine twill, so I'm looking forward to spring when I can wear it more often, because I'm based in the north of England and it's really cold at the moment. It's just dropped this week, so there's no way that I can wear that jumpsuit at the moment. But it's a short sleeve, but it's great to wear a long sleeve underneath, and just super comfortable. It's just the kind of thing that I could live in. So yeah, I'm looking forward to wearing that a little bit more as it warms up. I still haven't made the faux fur bomber jacket, the leopard print one. As I said in my last vlog, it begins with welt pockets, and I just didn't feel confident enough to make those out of faux fur, and I've just put it to one side as I've been quite busy, as I said, and I just haven't had the time to dedicate to it, and there are other things that that are more essential makes that have come in the meantime. So hopefully I'll get to that before it gets too warm and I can't wear it. If not, I will make it for next winter. It's cut out. I just need a little bit more practice on welt pockets, I think, before I attempt that. I've got my list of makes here. I'm also switching over to a different type of bullet journal this year. I'll talk about that probably in my 2019 plans. So this, although I do like this book, it's already starting to come apart a little bit. So I'm going to use a similar system, but I'm going to integrate kind of planning the rest of my life as well, and tracking some habits and things. So it's all going to be in one journal, but I'm still going to use my kind of chart system. I don't know, you probably can't see that from here, but I use this type of thing to plot projects and where they are, and as I increasingly make more vlogs, I'll do guest blogging or pattern testing. It's good to have somewhere where I can keep track of everything, and it means that when I come to talk to you guys, I don't draw a blank. I can sit here and go, okay, yes, that was November's make, that was December's make, and hopefully I appear more organised than I actually am. The Como cardigan out of the wool jersey, I've still not made that up yet. Again, that's cut out. It's weird because I'm not normally someone who has unfinished items to finish, to complete. I normally kind of do prep things and cut them out in bags and then have that project ready to go, then do the next one. But there are some things that I've just been, that I started to make and I was a little bit put off by one aspect, and I have put them to one side, which is unlike me because I love a challenge. So I will sew up that Como cardigan out of the wool jersey. I probably do with it as well now. So that was another thing that was on the list, and also some more t-shirts for Logan, my partner, some more Metro tees out of the white jersey with the origami bears. So I've made him navy blue, black and mustard out of the same fabric. It all came from Jelly Fabrics. A beautiful quality jersey, and I've still got some white jersey, but he said that he had enough to be going on with, so I put that a little bit lower down, but I've just changed to white thread in my overlocker, so maybe it's time I sewed those up as well and got those cut out for him. Speaking of t-shirts, I did make myself a dinosaur t-shirt. So another thing that kind of snuck into my makes was a quick Frankie tee. So this dinosaur fabric was from Sew Me Sunshine, and I saw it, Harriet got in touch with me and I said, oh, I need some of that. So yeah, I made that up, and the sleeves fabric was from Girl Charlie, but I've had that in my stash for about a year or so. But it's actually the perfect colour for this, and I just thought, oh, that's enough to make a really nice t-shirt. And I love this so much because it's dinosaurs, and it means I get to wear it with my dinosaur Tatty Divine necklace. I also wore it to the Manchester Museum to see the dinosaurs as well. I just keep going. When I start a theme, that's it. I just keep going. Oh, speaking of themed, I did make myself a Christmas jumper this year. And I'm not a massive Christmas person, actually. Those of you who watched my last video, the tree that was in the video was the extent of my Christmas tree. I just have like some some branches, like a twig tree, with some balloon dog baubles on. So I don't overdo Christmas a lot, but this year I did make myself a t-shirt because I saw this fabric from Minerva Crafts with the dogs in hats, and I decided that I had to make myself a t-shirt out of this. The ribbon, which is beautiful quality, again came from Jelly Fabrics. I love them for a knit fabric. They have such a great selection. And the pattern is the Megan Nielsen Jarrah sweatshirt, the new pattern. And this is the second one that I've made. I'll show you the other one in a minute. When I made this, I also made Rudy, who is not sat next to me today. Those of you who see my other videos, sometimes my Yorkshire Terrier keeps me company. I made him a matching t-shirt as well. He's also got one of the welly ones. Basically any leftover fabric that I have jersey. I even make things like baby clothes for friends' babies, underwear, or an extra layer for the dog. And as I said, it's cold here at the moment, and Rudy's pretty old now. His hair's pretty thin and he's lost some weight, and so I made him a Christmas jumper as well to wear throughout the festive period. And I drafted my own pattern, I tried it on him, I've done some fits, and I've got a perfect pattern for him now, so I'm actually quite pleased. And it's much cheaper than buying dog clothes online as well, just use the scraps. So that's good. So my Christmas sweatshirt, I really love the fit of this. It's kind of a loose fit, feels really nice and casual. And this is like a t-shirt jersey, like a thicker t-shirt jersey, and I actually really like the way that this hangs. So part of me wants to make another one in this style with the ribbing on the bottom and on the cuffs, but I counted the other day and I think I've got 8 sweatshirts now that I've all me made sweatshirts, and I really need to stop making them. I love a sweatshirt pattern. So I probably shouldn't make one of these, but I just love the fit. But my drawer's getting a little bit full, and I do wear them all, so I'm not just making them and sticking them away. I do wear them all, although this will go away until next Christmas because I'm a little bit superstitious like that. So on the sweatshirt theme, the other one that the other Megan Nielsen Jarrah. This is what happens when you film on a Friday night after the first week of term. So this is the other Megan Nielsen Jarrah that I made, and this is the first attempt at it, and I made it with this is a fleeceback sweatshirt in that I've had in my stash from Stoff and Still that I got last year, and then just some ribbon that I also just had in my stash, and I just wanted to try the pattern. So this is a tie front one, which again, this is the reason that I bought the Jarrah pattern, is because I saw this tie front version of sweatshirt and I thought, oh, that's lovely. I think that'll look really great. So yeah, that's what I did. So I made this up and I really love this as well. It's a little bit different. Everything that I'm talking about and holding up, I'm going to try and insert photographs if I've got them to show you the makes. So I think that was November. Oh, I also made another Marilla Walker Roberts Collection dungaree dress. So you know the Roberts Collection has the dungarees, the dungaree dress and the jumpsuit. I've now made a version of all 3 and 2 versions of the dungaree dress. So I think I had the corduroy one in one of the videos. I might even have been wearing the denim one in my last video. I might have finished it before then. But again, I'll insert a photograph, and that was made from the denim from Material Girl Laura, which was I've forgotten the name of it. It was something like crossweave or something like that, but it's the blue denim that has there's a bit more of a texture to it, and it's really, really lovely. So yeah, so on to December. In December, I showed you my December plans, I think, or maybe it was my November plans. And speaking of the Material Girl Laura denim, I showed you that I bought the black and the grey version of the stretch denim as well. So I made the Tilly and the Buttons Ness skirt, which I'm wearing now. So I'll just, it's a bit crinkled. I might be able to insert a better photograph. So I made it with pink top stitching. I'm not entirely happy with my stitching here, but you live and learn. I was still figuring out how to do the bar tacks on my new machine. I now know, but I'd already it's quite difficult with the fly to get through all the layers of denim as well. So this is a skirt that I made. I'm really pleased with it. I really like it. I'm not a skirt person normally, but when I saw the Tilly and the Buttons Ness pattern, I just thought, oh, actually, if that works, that would be really practical. And I have worn this quite a few times. I wore it on Christmas Day with my Christmas jumper, and it felt really nice. So it kind of feels casual enough for me not to feel too dressed up, because that's kind of my style. So yeah, I've made this. I'm going to make another one from the grey fabric that I got from Material Girl Laura as well. That's in my queue of things to make. And I can't remember if I made this. I think this is a January make, but I've also just made, recently made this jumper, which is the Nina Lee South Bank sweatshirt, the cropped version, which I think is just a really good fit. Like the shoulder width, everything. It just feels like a really nice fit design. And this is the second Nina Lee South Bank that I've made, because the first one I made the dress version, which will be coming to the Crafty So and So blog soon. So I'm not going to show you that in this video because it's not been posted yet. But I will be posting photos on my Instagram, and I will probably talk about it in my next makes vlog. But for the dress pattern, I graded from a 10 to a 12 at the hips, and I maintained that tracing, and I just folded it under where the crop line was. So this is technically on the way out to a 12 gradient, and I just really like the shape of it. So yes, oh, the other thing that I made in December, sorry, I'm just looking down at my list here, is I pattern tested for Ready to Sew, and I pattern tested a jumper which was released, what a surprise, another jumper that was released yesterday, I think, or maybe the day before, called JOCKO, and it's I've not got it on my pile, but I'll insert a photograph here. It's basically a longer length jumper with two splits each side. It's got a really nice button detail here. So you can use poppers, as I did, or you can put actual buttons in. And you can also add the button detail to the splits in the side as well. I didn't add the poppers because I thought with them being kind of plastic snapsy, they didn't look like much of a feature on the side. And I made it out of a French terry that I got from, I think that was from Jelly Fabrics as well. And I made it from a French terry that I picked up. And when I started making it, I thought, oh, I wonder if I should have got different coloured fabrics. It's like a pale peachy colour with black specks. But actually once I've made it, I've worn it loads. It's so easy to throw on, and I think out of different fabrics it could look quite smart, and but also feel comfortable, and then be quite casual as well. And the great thing about the Ready to Sew patterns is that there's a lot of support as well. So there are links to online tutorials on the blog. I'll put the details below because I can't quite remember the size, and it really is a lovely pattern. I've worn it much more than I anticipated actually. Really, really nice, really warm, great for this time of year. The other thing, I think the final thing that I've made in December is the Piccadilly pyjamas that I made for my sister. And I'll insert a photo of them kind of laying on the rug here. I almost wish that I'd taken a picture of myself wearing them, but I didn't try them on. Obviously they were a Christmas gift, but I made them out of this amazing fabric, which is from Fondant Fabrics. They're closing down unfortunately at the moment, and they had a mega sale. I showed you the fabric I think in the last video, so it's a purple one with the cats, and it's kind of a galaxy one. So yeah, so I made those for my sister, and she really absolutely loved them, and she did post a photo on her Instagram of her in them as well. But yeah, so gifts were my kind of final That's my final make, I think, of December, in typical fashion, sewing the buttons on a few days before Christmas, as we all do. So yeah, that's my December roundup and a sneak peek of what I made already in January. We're already on the 10th of January, I think, 11th. So I'm gonna, I'll stop this here. I'm gonna film my plans video, and then you can have a look at what I've got planned for the up and coming year, my thoughts about it, etc. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to hear more about my sewing and my plans and all things fabric, then please subscribe, and thanks very much for watching. Okay, take care guys, bye.